Alright, good evening everybody. Here we are with break 203. We have our priority box and our 5 hobby boxes as usual. Our team list for today, Broncos Adam Barber, Raiders Brian McGovern, Bulldogs Kurt Hoffman, Sharks Richard Harris, Titans Scott Sager, Manly Matthew Madden, Storm Andrew Malazuski, Knights Brian McGovern, Cowboys Amelia Campbell, Eels Steve Harris, Panthers Shane Murtagh, Rabbitohs Peter Wright, Dragons Richard Harris, Roosters Adam Flint, Warriors Rodney White, Tigers Adam Barber. Alright, let me bring the chat up. There we go. Got a few people joining us already. Good to see. Good luck, everyone. Let's go. We do have break 204 up, and a heads up for those few that are watching, anyone interested, 2005 Tradition albums, we have 4 different ones listed. Young Guns Kilma Talagi for the Tigers to start us off. They have just been listed, 2 with base sets, 2 without. Easiest way to find them is to go to the NRL trading card albums in the menu bar. Jataya Fafua, Speed Series for the Titans. Cody Nikarima, Parallel for the Warriors. Remus Smith, Speed Series for the Storm. Liam Martin, Parallel for the Panthers. Cody Walker, Parallel for the Rabbitohs. Dally M, Matt Burton for the Panthers. Cody Nikarima, Maori All-Stars. Team League Sensation number 1, Jessica Sertis for the Roosters. I don't have my team list up. Where is it? I got it ready. I know I've got it. There it is. Who's got that? Adam Flint. Congratulations. Number 1, Jess Sertis team. Paige McGregor, Women's NRL for the Dragons. That over there. Okay. David Nofaluma, Parallel for the Tigers. Batil Yvette Welsh, Women's NRL for the Eels. Jacob Saifiti, Parallel for the Knights. Brendan Smith, Dally M for the Storm. Xavier Savage, a speed series for the Raiders. Brent Naden, parallel for the Bulldogs. We have a Ruby Mojo, number 40 for the Bulldogs, Matt Burton. Herbie Farnworth, parallel for the Broncos. Yasmin Meeks, a speed series for the Roosters. Hammerfido, speed series for the Cowboys. Hammerfido, parallel for the Cowboys. Hamiso, Women's NRL Zahara Tamara for the Roosters. Harry Grant, parallel for the Storm. Selwyn Cobbo, Indigenous All-Stars. Speed series, Shaylee Bent for the Dragons. Raiders parallel checklist. Jordan Rapana, Maori All-Stars for the Raiders. Okay, and there it is. What we got? Number 4 of 5. What did we say? Peter Wright for the Rabbitohs, Alex Johnston. So, not a bad start to a break. Fitler Master Series for the Roosters. No, not for the Roosters. In the Roosters. Quincy Dodd, Indigenous All-Stars. Quincy Dodd, yeah, she's Dragons. Nico Hines, parallel for the for the Sharks. Oh, one box down. Enough video to maintain live. I just what's going on? He's with me, or have we dropped out? Or have we dropped out? We're back. Looks like we're back. Hopefully we're all good. Not sure what was going on there. Now we're opening things. There we go. Should be right now. Although I don't know what happened. I was getting a yellow error message. I do know what the issue is actually. Bear with me for a second because we should be good now. Charlie Staines, a speed series for the Panthers. Alex Johnston, speed series for the Rabbitohs. Jocelyn Keller, women's NRL for the Roosters. Matt Burton, parallel for the Bulldogs. Young Guns, Toby Sexton for the Titans. Hang on, remember, we only got one emerald out of the last break, so I do expect at least another emerald in this one. Anita Nuasala for the Knights, women's NRL. Cohen Hess, parallel for the Cowboys. There were no patches at all in 202, so I expect at least a patch. And we have a captains. Number 45 for Steve Harris with the Eels. Sharks, a parallel checklist. Murray Talagi, speed series for the Cowboys. Brent Naden, Indigenous All-Stars. There should be at least a couple of sapphires. Obviously, we got the BD in the first one. As I said, I'm expecting at least an emerald in amongst the hobby. But other than that, yeah, we should at least get a couple of sapphires. Corbin Baxter, Maori All-Stars. Pretty sure she's Titans, maybe Cowboys. Thomas Burgess. Not Cowboys, Knights. For the Rabbitohs. David Fafita, parallel for the Titans. Tiana Panatani, women's NRL for the Eels. Dally M, Brian To'o for the Panthers. Ben Hunt, parallel for the Dragons. Morgan Harper, Maori All-Stars. Matt Burton, Speed Series for the Bulldogs. Joey Tapine, parallel for the Raiders. There we go. Here we got Andrew Malazewski, number 19 for the Storm, Cam Munster. Cody Walker, Dalian for the Rabbitohs. Junior Paulo, parallel for the Eels. Emily Bass, Women's NRL for the Broncos. Jaden Campbell, Speed Series for the Titans. Stephen Crichton, parallel for the Panthers. James Tedesco, parallel for the Roosters. Black Young Guns, number 78, Adam Flint with the Roosters, Sam Walker. Ruby Mojo, number 45. Nathan Cleary for the Panthers, Shane Murtagh. Nico Hines, Indigenous All-Stars. Stefano Utukamanu, parallel for the Tigers. 2 packets left for box number 2. Kangaroos Master Series. Kieran Foran, parallel for Manly. Yes, please. Cody Ramsey, Speed Series for the Dragons. And that is the end of box 2. We'll just quickly fill this box up. There we go. Oh. Close enough. Let's get box number 3. As I said at the beginning, we had the BV and Team SIG Black Young Gun. Yeah, as I was saying, we listed the 2005 edition albums already. There is more to be listed over the next couple of days. Adam Reynolds, parallel for the Broncos. As I said, check the menu bar, NRL trading card albums. Shannon Mato, Maori All-Stars. We had the #1 Jess Surges Team Sig. We have a patch. What number are we? Number 32. Big Kenny Bromwich for the Storm. Andrew Malazewski. There we go. Fiona Penatani, a speed series for the Eels. Kevin Maikwama, parallel for the Roosters. The Teal Vet Welsh Mary All Stars. No. Please. Thank you. Speed series for the Rabbitohs, Blake Taff. Josh Jackson, parallel for the Bulldogs. Justin Olam, parallel for the Storm. Samina Torfa, women's NRL for the Eels. Payne Haas, Dalian for the Broncos. James Fisher-Harris, Dalian for Panthers. Josh Curran, parallel for the Warriors. Speed series, James Tedesco for the Roosters. We have our Emerald. We got number 5 for the Bulldogs, Paul Vaughan. Kurt Hoffman with the Bulldogs. Congratulations. Jamie Chapman, speed series for the Dragons. Rabbitohs, parallel checklist. Black League sensation number 32 for the Broncos, Katoni Staggs. Women's NRL, Tamika Upton for the Broncos. Ronaldo Mulatalo for the Sharks. Ruby Mojo, number 36. Manly checklist. Matthew Madden. Adokar, Indigenous All-Stars. Milwaukee Photo Ika, parallel for the Titans. Karina Brown, Speed Series for the Titans. Anari Tawala, Speed Series for the Knights. Josh Kerr, parallel for the Dragons. Women's NRL, Isabel Kelly for the Roosters. Women's NRL, Caitlin Vaha Akolo for the Knights. Dane Laurie, parallel for the Tigers. White Young Guns, Taylor Predibon for the Roosters. Ruben Garrick, parallel for the Manly. For the Sea. Kangaroos Master Series. Tyson Frizzell, parallel for the Knights. And last, but hopefully not least, for box number 3. Braden Trindle, Indigenous All-Stars. Alright. Box number 4. Let's go. So our 5th hobby box, followed by the priority box left to go. 3 boxes in. Sapphire Mojo, Valentine Holmes, number 22 for the Cowboys. Caitlin Johnston, Indigenous All-Stars. James Tamo, parallel for the Tigers. Teddy for the Roosters, Speed Series. Few people jumping in and out of the video. Destiny Brill, Women's NRL for the Titans. Sam Walker, Young Guns for the Roosters. Jake Thompson, parallel for the Bulldogs. What's everyone thinking for the priority box? We're going to be lucky and score a Emerald or a BD. Toby Rudolph, parallel for the Sharks. We're going to have a Sapphire and a Ruby. Kangaroos, a Master Series. Would love to see something big come out. Lachlan Croker, parallel for Manly. Maybe even another patch. Shanae Sulka, Speed Series for the Broncos. Chanel Harris Davida, Maori All-Stars. Jai Arrow, a parallel for the Rabbitohs. Brian Kelly, parallel for the Titans. And Tony Gutto, Women's NRL for the Dragons. Friday Parker. Brendan Smith, Dalian for the Storm. Moses Mbai, parallel for the Dragons. And it's Southwell, Women's NRL for the Roosters. Chad Townsend, parallel for the Cowboys. James Fisher-Harris, Maori All-Stars for Panthers. Anari Tawala, Speed Series for the Knights. Dalian, Matt Burton for Panthers. Nick Kotrick, parallel for the Raiders. Roosters, parallel checklist. Ruby Mojo and Dylan Brown for the Eels. Ooh, number 1. Who we got with the Eels? Steve Harris. There we go, there we go. Getting a bit excited. Women's NRL Eels checklist. And Dylan Brown parallel for the Eels. Speed Series, Tiana Penatani for the Eels. Panthers parallel checklist. Tamika Upton, Indigenous All-Stars. White League Sensation, number 58. Katoni Staggs for the Broncos. Two more packets left in box number 4. Speed Series, Jamie Chapman for the Dragons. Greg Matthew, Speed Series for the Titans. Alright, box number 5. Your sound is all staticky and weird. I'm not sure why it chops in and out. What makes this change? Alright, hopefully that fixes the problem.
Everybody.
Oh, not a bad box. 5th hobby box. Number 69. Roosters signature. Hey, Miss Tilly. Hello. She's over for a visit. Alright, so for those unaware, that gets randomised with the rest of the Master Series cards. And that's randomised between all 16 spots. And Jamie Chapman, Indigenous Women's NRL for the Dragons. Jason Saab, parallel for Manly. Remus Smith, Speed Series for the Storm. Daniel Tupou, parallel for the Roosters. If we can get rid of that one. Just our priority box left after this. Amber Hall, Women's NRL for the Broncos. Getting a bit ahead of myself, not even halfway through box number 5 yet. What are we thinking for this one? We have our Ruby, number 41, a Jaden Sewer for the Dragons. There we go. We got Richard Harris with the Dragons. Sam Walker, Dally M for the Roosters. Storm parallel checklist. Hammer Fido, Speed Series for the Cowboys. Kyle Feldt, parallel for the Cowboys. Albert Kelly, Indigenous All-Stars. Eliza Katoa, parallel for the Warriors. Speed Series, Xavier Savage for the Raiders. Women's NRL Knights Checklist. Jake Clifford, parallel for the Knights. Young Guns, Dominic Young for the Knights. Avania Elite Women's NRL for the Titans. Tino Parallel for the Titans. Autumn Stevens Women's NRL Maori All Stars for the Knights. Speed Series Shaylee Bent for the Dragons. We have a Jack Bird Parallel for the Dragons. A little bit over halfway in box number 5. James Fisher Harris Parallel for the Panthers. Sapphire Mojo number 7. Matty Burton for the Bulldogs. Roosters Master Series. Azai Papalihi Parallel for the Eels. We got 1, 2, 3, 6 last packet for box number 5. Josh Curran in Indigenous All Stars. Josh Curran is Cowboys, isn't he? He's the Warriors, that's where I put him first. I just had second guess myself. Nathan Cleary, Dally M for the Panthers. What are you doing, Tilly? Josh Papali, Parallel for the Raiders. Jason Saab, Speed Series for Manly. Bradman Best, Speed Series for the Knights. Patrick Carrigan, Parallel for the Broncos. Dylan Walker, Maori All Stars. Alright, last packet for box number 5. And we have Yellow Diamond. Number 54, Serena Naitoka Toka for the Eels. Alright, last box. Let's go. Here we go. Kevin Proctor, Maori All Stars. Romy Teetsel, Speed Series for the Knights. Nathan Cleary, Parallel for Panthers. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Number 1, Mr. Dale Finucane Emerald Mojo for the Sharks, Richard Harris. Go. The number 1. And our first priority. Number 22. It's Turbo Dally M for Manly. We have Luke Brooks, parallel for the Tigers. Jamie Chapman, Women's NRL for the Dragons. Bailey Simonson, Speed Series for the Eels. Adokar, parallel for the Bulldogs. Adokar, number 20, Ruby Mojo for the Bulldogs. Close. Oh, not really. Another number 1. Priority Young Gun, Zara Campbell for the Titans. William Kennedy, parallel for the Sharks. Chanel Harris Tavita, parallel for the Warriors. Almost halfway through the priority. Jamie Chapman, Indigenous All-Stars. Dally M, number 25, Isaiah Papali'i for the Eels. Speed Series for the Broncos, Tony Staggs. Latrell Mitchell, parallel for the Rabbits. Vania Polite, Women's NRL for the Titans. Eels parallel checklist. Chataya Fafua, Speed Series for the Titans. Angus Crichton, parallel for the Roosters. Women's NRL Nights Checklist. Black League Sensation. We got number 35, Mr. Kalen Ponga for the Knights. Brian McGovern. Hey mate, how's it going? NRL Sloan Speed Series for the Dragons. Definitely have to agree with your name there. Definitely one of the GOATs. Alexander Brimson, parallel for Titans. In the Panthers Master Series, Yasmin Meeks Speed Series for the Roosters. Jazz Tavega, Maori All-Stars. Cody Ramsey, parallel for the Dragons. 3 packets left. Manly parallel checklist. Alright, second last packet. Women's NRL Amber Hall for the Broncos. And last but not least, here we go. And finishing off with a Reuben Cotter in Indigenous All-Stars. And Ryan Pappenhausen, parallel for the Storm. Right, that brings us to the end. All we have left now is the randomizer for the Fitler, SIG, and the Master Series cards. So we randomise that all as one lot. It is number 69 in the team. Well, it is supposed to be Panthers and Roosters, but he's only in the Roosters, so we'll call it the Team SIG out of the Master Series. So let's change over. Still got a few of them open. Hopefully we're all good. There we go. Everyone is loaded in and ready to go. And switched over. Number 1. Person on spot 1 on the third go gets all the cards. And Adam Flint with the Roosters. Oh, well, that's fitting with the Roosters SIG. Congratulations. As usual, I'll get photos done and get them posted up. Thank you for joining us, guys. Don't forget to check out Break 204 listed on the website. And as I said, we'll be listing some more albums of or older albums, I should say. 2005 Tradition was listed not long ago. 2 with base sets, 2 without. 212 Dynasty should be up tomorrow, along with a 2006 Accolade album. So keep an eye out as they get listed. Some may have some different options, so you'll just have to keep an eye out.